Bet you've seen those ads that crop up in the Shop Now videos on Facebook and Instagram, any of the socials, where it shows some kind of cheesy product and a cheesy video doing amazing things. Well, in this box, we have one of those cheesy products from a cheesy video. Does it work? Stick around and find out. So yes, you've seen those videos too, haven't you? Whether it's for that product or other products. We've all seen them. After scrolling past it many, many times, I thought, bugger it, why not? Let's give it a shot. I might have discovered something extraordinary here, perhaps. So I went ahead and purchased it, and today we're going to compare the unknown branded trim restorer to a well-known and rather large industry leader, I guess, in mothers, Naturally Black. I use this quite a bit. So yeah, we're going to try it on the daughter's black 9.3 Saab. Here we have plenty of grey trim along the front, the side, and we might even do a tyre comparison because apparently it does tyres brilliantly as well. With some spray-on Tyre Shine, might do a comparison with that as well. First things first, let's talk costings. Most of the products that do trim restoring are around the same kind of price, similar kind of volume. We've got 250 mils there for about anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks. You'll find those at any auto store, widely available, easy to get, hop in the car and drive down the road. This fantastic product that was sent to me after 4 weeks, it was sent to me. The cost of this for two of those tiny little bottles, I reckon there's barely 60 or 70 mil in that. Let's say 100. So 200 mils of whatever the spray is. Let's have a look at it, actually. So it's white, it's milky looking, it's like what I've already got, I think. Actually probably smells the same too, it's very fruity. All right, so after waiting all that time and receiving 200 mils of something and a sponge, I've already got it dirty because I had a little dabble the other day, but a 5-cent sponge and 200 mils of liquid, that cost me, after paying for it initially and converting from US dollars to Australian dollars, and then paying for shipping and then stupid tax for buying it, it came to a little over 50 Australian dollars, 50 AUD or 50 Australian breadcrumbs. That's about what our money's worth. So ridiculously priced. So straight away I shot myself in the foot. But it's an experiment. I wanted to see if I was enticed by that video. Oakley dokley, let's get to work. Let's get these things out and see how we go on this old girl here. Sabi, show us your plastic bits. This looks as good a place as any. We've got no instructions. Matters needing attention. Use method. Shake the product well before use. Shake. Spray evenly at a distance of 15 to 20 centimeters and wipe with a dry towel to show beautiful luster. Look at that. Well, that doesn't look like a dry towel. And all right. And if I spray it everywhere, it's going to cover everything. So it doesn't even show that in the video. So in the video, it looks like this. Let's do this. Shows that it starts off with a dead square line. So we're going to use maybe this here with this product, and then we might use this side with the mothers. There it is right there. Let's go. Oh! Now in the video, they don't do anything else, and they do this. Mine moves. So it doesn't do that. Firstly, that does look good, but whether or not it stays like that will be the question. So let's just start again there. All right. I must admit that does look pretty good. Not bad for 52 Australian breadcrumbs. I've decided to turn over the sponge so it's dry on this side. This is side number 2. So we just used the Bristol on this side and did this. It's already drying out to where you can't see it, but anyway, So we're going to try, now Mother's is very similar looking, but it smells a bit differently. So let's just rub that in and let's do the same thing. It's going to make it look good anyway because it's wet. So let's do this. There's the two. See how that's already dried out? Okay, so I'm going to do that. We'll let this dry out as well. And then what I normally do is I come back with a polishing rag and I buff it, and it usually does bring it up pretty nicely. But it'll be interesting to see how they dry now. So we're going to let these two dry. That one's already on the way. And then we will come back and give it a bit of buff up and see if it's made a difference between what it did look like, the amazing product off Facebook, and a well-known brand, Mother's. Just while we're waiting for that to dry, you can see on particularly the Mother side of the sponge, we've got a lot of dirt there. A lot of stuff came out. One of the big key factors when it comes to trim, especially bumper bar and door trims, the plastics, you need to take the dirt off first, or the compound. If you've been polishing and waxing your car, that will actually make them go whiter, your plastics. So a lot of products will need you to use sort of an alcoholic style wipe, isopropylene, something like that, to wipe it down first. That'll take all of the gunge out, which is what that is. So Mother's probably has it built into it to clean as you are applying it. So just be aware of that. If you've been waxing and polishing your car a lot, you need to wipe those strips and the bumpers and all the plastics down with a alcohol style cleaner. Then apply your, if it's a different product, your trim restorer over the top of that. Makes a big difference. Key tip there. Let's have a look. It's been about 5 minutes. Let's have a look how they're going. As we can see, that there is before any application of any kind of trim restorer. Then we've come to this midsection here. That's where the Mother Naturally Black is. Okay. And here we have the two where they meet. This is after 5 minutes, so we've got Mother's on the right and whatever that is on the left. We'll call it FB Cleaner, FB Restorer. Out of the two, at this point, Mother's is actually, as they say, more lustrous. It has more luster than the FB Restorer. Let's wait another 5 minutes and have a look again. So as I wait a little more for the bumper bar to dry, I thought I'd try the two products out on the door mouldings, the plastic protective door mouldings on the side of the car. Before I go and use the other camera, I just wanted to show you before I zoom out, you can see the difference right here. So I'm going to polish those now. So again, I don't know if you can pick that up on the other camera, but there's still a major difference between the Facebook version and Mother's. I mean, it does do something. There's the original right in the middle, right there. So there's definitely a difference between the two, and it's still better than what was originally there. One last experiment we're going to do is Tyre Shine, proper can Tyre Shine. Half. Let's do half the wheel in the Tyre Shine. And let's use this fantastic product. Let's spray it on the tyre this time, because I don't care. Imagine going 15 to 20 centimetres away. I don't think that it actually... Alright, so there we go. Let's just leave it like that, eh? I'll spray a little more. Okay. Let that sit for a few minutes. Sorry peeps, camera issues. It is sagging, a bit like me, baggy, saggy. All right, let's rub down the Tyre Shine side. I'm guessing this will look very similar. Ugh. And again, just compounds and dirt's coming out. Let's find a clean part of the rag. Do this side. Okay. You know what? At this early stage, this is better than the Tyre Shine. But let's talk cost-wise. That's like $5. And that'll do me hundreds of tyres. That's $50. That'll do 10 tyres. There is a bit more of a luster on this side of the tyre compared to this side. So FB Tyre Shine it should be called, I think. The Tyre Shine itself has more of a natural look on the right. This has more of a luster. But it's already, look at that. Wow, have a look at this. I don't know if you can see that, but that is already lighter. The light probably doesn't help. There's already a notable difference between the Tyre Shine and the FB Tyre Shine, plastic restorer, cabin stuff. It's disappearing. That is almost gone already. So I don't know if you can see from here, still lustery, disappeared. Righto, boys and girls, it has been about 5 minutes now since we've done the tyre with the Tyre Shine and the FB Tyre Shine cockpit car renewal kit slash plastic retrimmer restorer. Let's have a look again now at the difference. It's why did I buy this product? I have no idea. Let's have a look. So I hope you can see that we've got the Tyre Shine still shining, but this just literally cleaned it. There's no luster to it whatsoever. So I showed some footage just before of me putting it on, but this is the Facebook side. Looks like I've done absolutely nothing there. And then we've just got it, where is it? Then we've got just a little bit of a change here, not much. And that's where the mother has been applied. So we'll just give that a bit of a rub. Sorry about the camera here. It seems to be playing up on me today. Yeah, so it must be a different kind of plastic down the door here. So I'd have to find myself something that works better for that because I'm not happy with either product on that. Maybe the Tyre Shine might work on that. Might have a go at that another time. There's still a difference. I thought it might have evened out a bit while I've been waiting. It's been about half an hour, but no, mother still has it. So what's the end result? What's my decision? Well, something you must learn in life is that mothers are always right. And in this case, this particular mother is spot on. It did the job and it did it efficiently and at a more affordable cost. Like I said, $18 roughly for that. And I can do probably 100 cars, whereas the old Facebook cockpit kit did basically nothing, especially for $50 odd. So yeah, I won't be using that too often. Might use a sponge, but that's about it. Yeah, so something a little different. Hope that helps you decide not to buy a plastic trim restorer off Facebook's shop now, because it is, well, it's not worth it, plain and simple. Don't judge the bonnet. I'm doing some paint correction on this at the moment, so a few scratches on it because I'm experimenting with some sandpaper, wet and dry, and cutting compounds. So you probably see that in the footage, looks a bit bad. All right, well, catch you next time on Flip My Ride. Ciao. This is 2 days later, and there's barely any sign of the Facebook restorer, and that's mother's still visible.